No, Rich, pull
Pull,
this
Rich,
way.
pull. We know when you're clear. Clear? No, you're not clear. Young man, listen to my instructions and do not make a mistake. You are to keep your legs crossed. Do you understand me? You are to put both of your hands palms down, straight out in front of you. Push yourself up to a kneeling position. I said keep your legs crossed! I didn't say this in conversation. Keep your hands! Key card.
The family members of Stephon Clark, a 23-year-old black man who was shot and killed by police in Sacramento, and he was unarmed when this happened, has requested an independent autopsy to see how many bullets struck him, how he died, and where the bullets entered his body. Now, what we knew at the time was that the two police officers involved in this case had fired at least 20 bullets in his direction. And what we know now through this independent autopsy is that he was struck 8 times. So let's give you the details on that. Stephon Clark, the unarmed 22-year-old killed by Sacramento police officers earlier this month, was shot 8 times, with most of those bullets hitting him in the back. 6 of the 8 shots struck Clark in the back, while the 7th bullet hit him slightly to the side of his body, but to the back of the side. Okay, so the vast majority of the bullets hit him in the back, which actually goes against the narrative that the cops were putting out there, indicating that they thought he posed an imminent threat, indicating that it appeared that he had a gun in his hand. We now know that it was a cell phone. The fact that they shot him in the back tells you something. Someone isn't necessarily an imminent threat if their back is turned to you. Here's what we also know from this autopsy. Bullets struck Clark in the neck, back, and thigh, breaking bones and piercing his lung. The bullets combined to make Clark bleed massively. We also found out that his death didn't happen instantly. His death could have taken anywhere between 3 to 10 minutes. And if you recall the original report that we did on this story where we showed you the videos, the entire thing was so devastating. But after they had shot him, they had fired 20 bullets. After he had already been laying there on the ground, it took them a while to, first of all, call paramedics. And then once paramedics got there, it took a while for them to even approach him because they were convinced that he was posing a threat, even though he wasn't moving and he had been laying in the same place for a pretty long period of time. So I'm glad that the independent autopsy was done, just so we can a clear picture of how he was struck, where he was struck, and how he died from these bullet wounds.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that you and the Young Turks have been continuing on the story and also exposing the spin around this. And as I thought I remembered, they said that the Sacramento Police Department had alleged that the body cams were turned off beforehand and they couldn't get material. So now we are told that there is some audio from the body cam. So I don't know what is going on, but this is very typical for the way that Black life is treated in America. If this was a imminent threat, or
my baby cousin got murdered in the backyard at home. Tried to get in, but they wouldn't leave him alone. Thought he was robbing, so they gunned him and mobbed him the whole entire time while the real robber was robbing. Instead of knowing for sure, they decided to shoot. They thought they had the robber because he's a black man too. 20 times in his back as he tried to get inside. By the time they realized, they froze and let him die. Why? Do they not have family? Do they not have friends? Are they trained and programmed to just kill our families, our kids? To think it's okay due to one's pigmentation. From an educated mind, so you think it's okay then? No one gives birth to themselves. We're all a part of this nation. God didn't put us here to keep killing and hating. No matter the position a person's life is in or the title it